Debt destroyed your uncle's finances, but debt built Jeff Bezos's empire. Warren Buffett uses debt. Real estate moguls live on debt. Banks are literally built on debt. So why does the same tool make some people rich and ruin others? The answer is not how much debt you have. It's what kind of debt you have. Today, I'm going to show you the difference and how to use what the wealthy use while avoiding what destroys everyone else. There are really only two types of debt in the world. Type 1, consumer debt. Credit cards, car loans for depreciating vehicles, buy now pay later for clothes and gadgets. This debt pays for things that lose value the moment you buy them, and it charges you 15 to 29% interest for the privilege. This is the debt that destroys wealth. This is the debt that keeps people trapped. Type 2, leverage. Debt used to acquire assets that generate income or appreciate in value. A mortgage on a rental property where the rent covers the loan and then some. A business loan that funds equipment, generating $3 for every one borrowed. This is how the wealthy use debt, not to consume, but to control assets they could not otherwise afford. The question to ask about any debt is just one question. Does this generate income or appreciation that exceeds the cost of borrowing? If yes, it may be intelligent leverage. If no, it is consumer debt that is making you poorer. Let me make this concrete with real numbers. You have $50,000. Option A, you spend it on consumer goods, cars, vacations, gadgets. In 5 years, that $50,000 is worth basically nothing. Option B, you use it as a down payment on a $250,000 rental property. You borrow $200,000 from the bank. The tenant's rent pays the mortgage every month. In 5 years, it's worth $310,000. And you've paid down some of the loan through those 5 years of tenant payments. You leveraged $50,000 into $60,000 of additional wealth, while someone else paid your mortgage. Same $50,000. Completely different outcome, depending on how you used it. That is how debt builds wealth. Not magic, just math. Now here's an advanced one that the ultra-wealthy use. It's called buy, borrow, die. Step 1. Buy appreciating assets. Stocks, real estate, businesses. Step 2. When you need cash, don't sell. Selling triggers a capital gains tax event. That's money out of your pocket, immediately. Instead, borrow against those assets as collateral, at very low interest rates, often 2 to 4%. You get cash without selling. You spend that borrowed money, tax-free. Then when you die, your heirs inherit the assets at a stepped-up cost basis. The accumulated capital gains, potentially decades worth, disappear entirely. The debt is repaid from the estate. Everyone wins, except the IRS. This is completely legal, used by Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg. And the principle, borrow instead of sell, is available to anyone with appreciated assets. You don't need to be a billionaire to use these principles. Here's what you do. First, aggressively pay off all consumer debt. Every credit card, every high-interest loan. This is non-negotiable. Consumer debt is anti-wealth. It works against you every single day. Second, before taking on any debt going forward, ask yourself the one question. Does this asset generate more than it costs me? If yes, consider it. If no, don't. Third, start thinking in assets, not things. Real estate, index funds, a business, a skill. These are what wealthy people own and borrow against. The difference between the rich and everyone else isn't intelligence or luck. It's understanding how to use debt as a tool, instead of becoming its victim. Master that distinction, and you'll never look at debt the same way again.